Malcolm and Christine were ready to change their lives until the story of a lifetime came between them.
Anderson.
It was me. I killed her.
A situation has developed where a reporter is materially involved in the story he's covering.
I'm locked into this thing.
It's turned into a collaboration.
Kurt Russell, Marielle Hemingway, The Mean Season, rated R. Now playing at a theater near you. Check your newspaper for times.
It's got my favorite colors, red and gold, and I like to drink it when it's very cold. Mom got it for me, 'cause it's caffeine free. I don't even know what that means. Well, I don't care if it's caffeine free. I only know it tastes good to me. Well, I don't care if it's caffeine free, but Mom does. Caffeine free Coke, I'm glad Mom gets it for me.
Over the years, a lot of small businesses have developed their own methods of communicating.
Henderson! Yes, sir. Derek! Talk to Derek! Derek!
Now there's a better way. The Merlin telephone system from AT&T. It's an intercom, a conference caller, and has 40 features you can select.
Henderson! Yes, sir.
So Merlin can grow along with your business. Call today about Merlin. 1-800-247-7000.
The perfect BLT by Best Foods.
If there's one thing I know how to build, it's a BLT. With fresh iceberg lettuce, big beefsteak tomatoes. That's key. Bacon from the butcher. Now, if you think I'm using some bargain mayonnaise on this, you haven't tasted Best Foods. Best Foods tastes fresher. Ask anybody. Ask your mom. Mom.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
Monday, when the judge rekindles his first flame.
Ah, you're cooking.
She'll kill to be his last.
Are you okay? Of course I'm okay. I love to bleed.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Do you know me? You know my toes. I've danced my way through the capitals of the world. And when I'm on tour, I always use the American Express card. Because when you're considered a prima ballerina, you do things with style.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Never listen to a Tums? Did a Rolaids ever tickle your nose? Now, what about Alka-Seltzer? Listen. Now the nose. Those bubbles are telling you Alka-Seltzer is unleashing itself with lightning speed to attack your acid indigestion or heartburn with a headache. And that's something Tums or Rolaids can't do. So next time your body's telling you something, let it know you're listening. Send Alka-Seltzer to the rescue and feel it making you feel better. Fast.
An illicit affair.
Why am I so turned on?
Stolen afternoons.
I'm really in love with her.
Only this mistress
Leave me free.
is a man.
I don't know, but this isn't the time or the place.
Tim Matheson.
You love me?
Jane Seymour.
Don't you have any pride at all?
Obsessed with a Married Woman, Monday at 9, 8 Central. Our ABC theater presentation, Surviving, will continue in a moment.
An ABC News brief brought to you by Sheer Elegance by Legs. Now from Washington, Rita Flynn.
Good evening. South Korea tightened restrictions today on opposition leader Kim Dae-jung, who remains under house arrest in western Seoul. Officials prevented Kim from attending Catholic church services and then reneged on a promise to allow clerics into his home. Saudi Arabia's King Fahd arrived in Washington today. He wants a more aggressive U.S. peacemaking effort in the Middle East. A woman and child were killed when Israeli warplanes bombed a Palestinian command post in eastern Lebanon, apparently in retaliation for a mine explosion that killed 2 Israeli soldiers. Now this.
Take the Legs Sheer Elegance Touch Test. This feels coarse. So silky. That's the silky difference of Legs Sheer Elegance.
It'll cost a bundle to say I love you this Valentine's Day. The cost of a dozen roses averages $45 to $60 nationwide. More news later on the Weekend Report.
TWA presents the difference between getting you where you're going and leading the way. taking that extra step to make flying the best it can be. That's what makes TWA one tough act to follow.
The Kevin Collins case 1 year after the kidnapping at 11.
For Miriam Rounds, recreation supervisor, tap dancing can cause a headache.
My headache starts here, behind my eyes. I would love to have some aspirin.
Today we'd like you to try extra-strength Tylenol. It works without aspirin.
I would have to try it. My headache is gone, and I'm ready to take on the world, even the tap dancers.
Extra-strength Tylenol. You can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription. Now Tylenol introduces caplets, specially coated and shaped so they're easy to swallow. New extra-strength Tylenol caplets.
Kleenex Soft-Teak introduces the runny nose. No wonder runny noses get sore. Many tissues are really irritating. That's why sensitive noses run into Kleenex Soft-Teak tissues. Unlike ordinary tissues, Soft-Teak has special softness fibers fluffed up for the softest touch ever from a Kleenex tissue. Soft-Teak, for softness that's right on the nose.
Who has taken complete control and placed it at your fingertips? RCA, with an amazing VCR that asks you what you want to record and when, in simple language, right on the screen of your TV. So, what you select on screen with this advanced remote control, you'll get on videotape. The world's first remote programmable VCR, only from RCA, technology that excites the senses.
This is French Formula Riche by L'Oreal, the most preferred mascara formula in all of France. This brush, this formula, is such extraordinary quality to make your lashes so, well, velvety, unbelievably velvety. French women are no fools. Of course it lengthens. Of course it lasts. It's L'Oreal, and I'm worth it.
French Formula Riche Mascara by L'Oreal.
Why many victims of crime feel justice is hard to find. Monday on ABC's World News Tonight.
When I see that certain spark in a woman's eye, I want to get closer to her.
Well, of course a guy's gonna sweat sometimes, but when you're close, who wants a guy that smells?
To me, when a woman sweats, it just isn't sexy.
I like a guy who knows what he wants. Especially if it's me.
Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry Solid. Arid Solid fights wetness ordinary deodorant sticks can't.
Yeah, I trust Arid.
A Honda Civic wagon has such nice features. It's very clever. Smart about money. It's always there when you need it and can keep your secrets. It's very neat. Even cleans up after itself. And it looks, well, it has a great personality.
Soup is a harvest of nourishment.
How did you get so wet?
I'm not very wet.
Not very wet. Go ahead and eat your soup while it's nice and hot. It's your favorite, Campbell's tomato. You eat all that soup, and maybe you'll be okay.
When you're wet and cold and hungry, very few things are more satisfying than a hot, nourishing bowl of Campbell's tomato soup.
Mom. Do you still love me anymore?
Oh, soup is good food.
I skate because I can have a good time staying in shape. And I drink milk because it helps me skate. It gives me almost half the calcium I need for strong bones, but only 1/8 of my day's total calories. Milk's beautiful, natural nutrition without a lot of calories. And when you do something really good for your body, it'll do great things for you. Milk. It does a body good.
Tuesday, when a con man puts the move on Jenny, Malcolm wants to put him on ice. Their TV's only married cops.
A cop. A dead one.
Magruder and Loud.
Our ABC theater presentation, Surviving, will continue in a moment.
Starting next Sunday, from Jackie Collins' infamous bestseller, Hollywood Wives.
They couldn't do anything without us.
They've got money to burn,
Not bad for a day's work.
time to kill,
When can you be here?
secrets to keep.
Trust.
Candice Bergen, Joanna Cassidy, Mary Crosby, Angie Dickinson, Steve Forrest, Anthony Hopkins, Roddy McDowell, Stephanie Powers, Suzanne Summers, Robert Stack, Rod Steiger, and Andrew Stevens in Hollywood Wives next Sunday.
Gary Rebstock in the Channel 7 newsroom. A California child missing for 5 years may have been found. The Kevin Collins case still a mystery 1 year after he disappeared, but today his family held a celebration of hope. An American drug agent has been kidnapped at gunpoint in Mexico, and there is new competition for the space shuttle. The full story at 11.
Joey, I hope you're not eating my Thomas's English muffins.
The original one and only funny-looking tasty cooking Thomas's English muffins.
Tom Bakar is back with candid assessments of consumer product claims.
In my opinion, it's not worth the money.
Tested tough, the Bakar way, this week at 6.
MasterCard, fill my flat.
MasterCard International, so worldly, so welcome.
Your taste is impeccable. Home is where the card is.
International.
Plastic surgery, the state of the art, Monday at 6.
Imagine the comfort of a Maxi with curves. The Maxi that protects the way Stay-Free does. Stay-Free Silhouette's body-shaped Maxis. They're shaped the way we are for body-fitting comfort. And their channeled system gives you the protection you'd expect from Stay-Free. Can you believe it? Maxi protection with body-fitting comfort. Stay-Free Silhouette's body-shaped Maxis. The comfort of curves with the promise of Stay-Free protection.
Mom's gonna get ya.
No, she won't.
That's at our brand.
But look, toothpaste in a pump. No mess.
Neat, but Mom's gonna get ya.
Introducing a great new way to get Colgate's regular or Winter Fresh gel flavors. It's the Colgate Pump. With MFP fluoride, the maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
Mom, look what Jimmy got.
The new Colgate Pump. Great. Mom's gonna get me, huh?
Get the new Colgate Pump. 2 great tastes, maximum fluoride protection at your fingertip.
Barbara, you up? Barbara, you up?
I'm up now.
I don't think I can sleep with this cold. My throat's kind of sore.
All right, I'll get the aspirin and Sucrets.
Aspirin and Sucrets?
Aspirin for your other cold symptoms and for minor sore throat pain. Lots of doctors recommend Sucrets with a medicine for fast temporary relief. I'm glad one of us can sleep.
Aspirin and Sucrets, a sensible way to fight winter.
Pontiac.
When you get a Pontiac Sunbird, you get a car that's practical and easy to own. When you get a Pontiac Sunbird, you get a car that's technically advanced and carefully built. And when you get a Pontiac Sunbird, you can also get a car with 150 turbocharged horsepower. If you're so inclined. Sunbird, only from Pontiac.
We build excitement.
Pontiac.
Thursday.
This is you rejoining the human race.
It's over 140 miles of sheer torture.
I need a cigarette.
Penny Marshall taking on the challenge of a lifetime.
The Apple IIc and money.
People in high places are always asking me, Alan, where does the money go? If you wonder the same thing, I suggest an Apple IIc and Apple modem. Then you can call up your bank and see how much money you have. You can even pay off your bills automatically. If you have any money left over, congratulations. You're doing better than the government is.
The Apple IIc. There's no telling how far it can take you.
Mrs. Smith wanted a small new car that's built to last. Mr. Smith wanted a big new car with room for 5 and lots of suitcases and German engineering. But the Smiths had less than $7,000. So, how did they get all they wanted? They bought a new Volkswagen Golf. Buying a Volkswagen has always been smart, but buying a new Golf is simply brilliant. Golf. It's not a car, it's a Volkswagen.
Their parents expect them to make good.
I know school's going to give a scholarship to discipline case.
Their school expects them to be bad.
Let's find out how tough you are.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Nobody expects them to become friends.
You want to talk?
Go away.
But that's just what they're gonna do.
Why are you being so nice to me? Because you're letting me.
The Breakfast Club. Rated R. Starts Friday at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations.
Tommy, turn on the dishwasher.
Annie, Mom wants you to turn on the dishwasher.
Daddy, turn on the dishwasher, please.
Dishwasher. Passing the buck, that great American pastime. But it can leave dirty dishes that sit by morning.
Ew, gross.
They really need Sunlight dishwasher detergent. Lemon Scent Sunlight cuts tough, stuck on food easily. Nothing cleans dishes that sit better.
Awesome.
So if the buck stops with you, try Lemon Sunlight. It really stands up to dishes that sit.
Next Sunday at 8, Steve Allen hosts an all-new Life's Most Embarrassing Moments. Then from Jackie Collins' infamous bestseller that laid bare the private lives of the world's most public people, Hollywood Wives, the ABC Sunday night movie in 1 week.
Are you a compulsive eater? This is David Hartman, and next week find out how you can control your urge to eat and maybe lose some weight. Also Hall & Oates, Angie Dickinson, and Carol Burnett next week on Good Morning America.
And later tonight, watch the ABC News Weekend Report on most of these ABC stations.
These are some of the Bay Area crisis hotlines for Santa Clara, San Mateo, and Contra Costa counties. For the hotline or counseling center in your area, check the front of the white pages under Crisis Intervention.
Monday, the victims of crime. Why many feel the criminal justice system is all criminals and no justice. Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Next on Channel 7 News Tonight, a California child kidnapped 5 years ago may have been found alive and well in Alaska. And the case of Kevin Collins remains as big a mystery today as the day he disappeared 1 year ago.
An American drug agent has been kidnapped in Mexico. A Christian candidate for the next artificial hearts may be having second thoughts. And a success story for the volunteers who treat sick seals and then send them back into the wild. I'm Gary Rebstock with Cheryl Jennings, Beverly Johnson, and Martin Wyatt. Next on Channel 7 News Tonight.
Anybody can give a Lincoln's birthday sale. Emporium Capwell is giving a Lincoln for Lincoln's birthday sale. For 1 day only, this Tuesday, a store-wide sale. Plus, the chance to win a Lincoln Continental. A Lincoln for Lincoln's birthday sale. And a savings wish come true. 1 day only, this Tuesday at Emporium Capwell.